This is Johnny's Slut Tour of Ohio, day 2. I woke up at 11 feeling absolutely exhausted, but I kicked myself into gear, went outside, and immediately cringed myself out. Nope, I'm still deeply uncomfortable with this whole influencer thing, but I'm learning very slowly. Had another lovely walk through German Village, passed the book loft, don't worry, I'll be returning, and then got a coffee at Stoff's, and it was delicious. I stopped in for lunch at Katzinger's Deli, where they have a self-serve barrel of pickles, and no, the metaphor was not lost on me. Okay, future Johnny cutting in with story time. So the day before this, on my flight, there was a very handsome older man with a designer bag. And I text my friend to say that. Anyway, we're on the same flight, but we don't make eye contact. We don't do any of the, little like gay stuff that we do. And I'm like, all right, I've lost him to the city. Cut to now, I'm in Katzinger's Deli, looking at the menu. I turn around, and I shit you not, this man was in line behind me. So what did I do? Obviously, I made him smile for a video with his friend. They turned out to be so nice, him and his friend. I ended up sitting and having lunch with them for like an hour, just shooting this shit. His friend, Mike, this is Mike and Ben. Mike is the nicest, most gregarious man in the whole world. One of those straight men who was put on this earth to be an ally, at lunch with 2 gay men. Mike really believes that Ohio is where you find marriage material. Here's him talking about it.
I moved many years ago from Las Vegas to Columbus, Ohio, so I could meet my wife. And my wife ended up being in Las Vegas, but both her parents were from Ohio. So I did find a woman with Ohio genes. She was just living in Vegas.
I'm telling you, it's where they're at.
It's the greatest place to meet people.
Ultimately, I would die for Mike. This is a homie for life right here. Anyway, after my marvelous lunch, I walked back to the Book Loft, which is a fantastic bookstore. I decided to buy my favorite author's new book, Kevin Wilson's Run for the Hills, because support local bookstores. I also bought a t-shirt, and this is me walking back victorious. There was no one around, so I decided to try being an influencer again, and I still really cringed myself out. But you know what? Baby steps. We're making improvements. Huzzah! My next stop was Bake Me Happy. I am gluten-free, not by choice, so you can imagine how excited I was to find this gluten-free bakery. The people working there were so nice. And at Bake Me Happy, I met the first person who recognized me from TikTok. This is Christina. She was such a sweetie. Here are the baked goods that I bought. And you know what? I went on this trip in search of the perfect ding-dong, and I think I found it. Not in the way I expected, but this is even better than men. Then I got in a very normal Uber, thank God, to a tailgate party. A tailgate party, you say? Absolutely. Someone DM'd me and said, hey, any chance you want to come to an OSU tailgate party with my gay friends? And I said, bet. I really wanted an authentic Ohio experience, and I was worried that he wasn't going to deliver that until he said this sentence.
My Yeti was full of Miller Lite.
Yeah,
It was my idea to tailgate, actually. But tailgating for gay guys in Ohio is really just like an excuse to day drink.
Oh yeah, everything is an excuse to day drink.
Right.
Are you guys going to the game?
No.
You're not going to the game?
Why would we? It's OU. We're not going to the game.
Turns out we were the game. His friends were so nice. I was there for a few hours. We played a bunch of drinking games. I had an absolute blast. This is Olivia. She was the highlight of the party, I'm not gonna lie. We played some more drinking games, and they really did the most to make me feel comfortable.
Slut!
Perfect. I said goodbye and got in another lift, and this one was a banger as well.
Let's normalize telling them that they didn't make you come.
Okay, period.
Okay, because they need to fucking know.
They need to know.
Like, bitch, if I still feel like playing with myself after you fucked me,
Yeah.
You are sad.
Period. Unironically, had a phenomenal time. Then it was on to Antiques on High, where I had a date. They had very cute drink names and a charcuterie vending machine, which I've never seen before. I got the Wabbit season cocktail for obvious reasons, and we had a lovely time. Ultimately, he did not want his face to be shown on this, which is so fair, so here's some B-roll of me in the bathroom. Got some Mexican food across the street after for sustenance, and had a really nice conversation. I wish I could have filmed this man because he was so handsome, and that's very cool for me. Ultimately, there wasn't really a romantic spark there, so I asked him, obviously, can you walk me to Kroger? And he did, because this bitch needed some melatonin. And thus ends the second day of the Slut Tour. I'm starting to think that maybe the real Slut Tour is the friends we made along the way. Good night. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my free Substack for all the juicy details. Mwah.